Welcome to the
Yes.
virtual LWOO show. We are so
Yes.
excited to have
Ah,
Lyrik
man.
here.
Finally.
Yeah. So we're gonna play our theme song. Let's see, can we? Uh-oh. Okay, here we go.
The LWOO show, learn word overcoming
Hey.
obstacles. Yeah, that's me, and it could be you too. The LWOO show, learn word overcoming obstacles. Yeah, that's me, and it could be you too.
Hey.
Yes, for the
Let's go.
Let's go. Welcome to our special guest, Lyrik.
Yes, I'm here.
Yes, I am about to read his bio, everyone. The big moment, okay? Lyrik is a rapper, singer, songwriter, and CEO of Lyrik Nation Records. The deep-rooted storyteller from the south side of Chicago is well known for his poetic rap style that bleeds through his aggressive bars and metaphors while pouring out his heart and feelings about his harsh reality. Lyrik has always been a proudly growing rap artist who takes pride in his pen game, okay? As he would humbly quote while expressing his passion for using his pain for a greater purpose. Fortunately, Lyrik also has a double passion, not only for hip hop, but R&B, which has been a unique influence on his life growing up in a household of mostly women and older siblings who many times played 90s R&B music throughout his childhood. Welcome, Lyrik.
Yes, your boy Lyrik is here. We here.
And I call him Quan, but that's how I met my brother, you know. So, and we've got some more things for you, but before we jump into Lyrik's performances and everything, I would just like to start off by asking a few questions. So, Lyrik, how did you get started? I mean, how did you get started? I mean, was this something that you knew as a child that you wanted to do, or did this come to you when you were older in your 20s? I mean, how did this happen?
Most definitely. It definitely started when I was a child. I always knew I wanted to do music. Like, raised in a household of music, older brother, mostly older sisters around. They was always playing. My older brother was bumping Pac, Biggie, Ludacris, Nas, Jay-Z, MC8. And then on the R&B side, he was bumping Mary J. Blige, R. Kelly, Genuine. My sisters was bumping Neo, Chris Brown, some Jeezy. You know, just a blend of everything. So I grew up in a music household. So eventually I wanted to do music, you know, but I gravitated to rap.
And but I'm so sorry to interrupt because I was about to say, with you growing up in a house full of music, how were you able to find your lane?
I mean, it was really rap for me, you know. Ironically, I was watching Chris Brown videos because I hung around my sisters more. So watch in her room, she was always playing Chris Brown videos, and he was doing the dancing and everything. Now, ironically, at the time, I couldn't necessarily sing, but I was familiar with Tupac and Biggie because of my brother. So I just knew I wanted to be able to be in music videos and tell my story.
Exactly.
That's how I eventually poured into music and said, well, I'll rap. I might not be able to hold a note, but I'll rap.
Yes.
But the kicker to that is time went by and I was like, well, I like to sing too. I sing in the shower. But when I'm around kids my age, they always told me, your voice too deep. I had a deep voice for a young kid my age, you know, compared to average. And they always, your voice too deep. Stop trying to sing. So I believed in that. I let them tell me that. And I didn't let that stop me though, because I continued to sing and then the passion grew. And I was like, well, I love rapping. I'm good at rapping, but I love to sing too. Why not go in the studio and sing just as much as I go in the studio and rap? So I just did both. And then I found myself actually teaching myself on my own how to hold a note, you know, mastering myself behind singers that I grew up to, Chris Brown, R. Kelly, Mary J. Blige, T-Pain, you know, just different people. So
exactly. Wow, that's amazing. That's amazing. And I want to know, how do you write your lyrics? Literally, how does Lyrik write his lyrics? Like, you know, do you have to drink coffee or tea? Like, what is your regimen? Do you have to pray? You know, how do you get in mode to write your lyrics and then deliver them?
first I would like to say, I started pen and pad. I don't do that no more because I feel like it aged out of me, and I use my phone notes now. But I mean, in regards to my regimen and what I do to get myself in the mode to write, I'm definitely a coffee person. I'm definitely a coffee person. You know, have my coffee with me. I might be at Starbucks. I might be in my room. I might be at work. I might be at work just working, and I might grab my phone and I just thought of an idea. Or I might actually lock in and find a beat and really just hone in on how the beat make me feel. You know what I'm saying? So it's different processes just depending on the direction I'm going.
Exactly. Wow. And how does your music separate how does your music separate you from some of the artists who are already out there? What makes lyrics special?
I feel like a lot of people say this about their own music, but I mean business when I say this. Like every song I've written, especially within my first two albums, every song has a story to it. Like from the upbeat, up tempo, hyped songs to the low mellow, the serious songs, everything has a story to it. Everything has a background story to it. I could pinpoint, like, you know what, this happened, and that's why I wrote this song.
Right.
Wow. To me, I don't feel like everybody can do that. People say that, but people say it about their music, but I actually pull every song. You can go to every album. You go to both of my albums, every song on the album, I have a story behind it.
Wow.
So
that's amazing. Let's go to one of your performances so that you all can see how talented Lyrik really is. This was at the Bud. Until the sun come up living in that hole. Hey, hold on. It's a cold winter, no December. Gotta get your fucking people out the cold. Real shit, though. They tryna check. Hey, okay.
Yes.
So much, until the sun come up living in that hole. Hey, hold on. It's a cold winter. And here is another, my friends, another style by Lyrik.
Yeah. Hold on. Hey. Put it on the floor, I gotta come back for you haters. I do it for myself, so I'm gonna ball out like the Lakers. A convo, keep it brief so you can't interrupt my player. Pushing P, I'm being me, I'm on a different type of time, man. Every time I pop out, you gon' see me with my line in. Bad chick, that's the vibe, we out for dinner, so we dine in. Moving militant, I'm self-aware, so you can't catch me lacking. Get it out the mud and I'm investing, I'm gonna get my back in. Yeah, I did that. Leading bags up with no do boy. I ain't with that. If it's beef, I play for keeps. Cause I ain't never with the chit chat. If it's good shit, then I bury it. I ain't fucking with no get back. A man gon' know the difference. All the wars practice when you rather be for your children. You out here really building, steady trying to stack the millions. Cause you out here really building, forever stacking the millions. No ceilings, nigga.
Man.
Cold, man. Just effortless.
Yeah.
I thought you were done, and then it was still.
Oh yeah.
You know, you are. We got a few treats for you. We're gonna take a break, but you see what I'm saying, you all. Lyrik is talented, man. When you that freestyle, you said that one bar, and then I thought it was done, and you came back like, what the swagger? So how did you figure out your swag? How did you figure out your stuff? Even your outfit now, I'm looking at the overalls. Like, that's so original, you know?
Thank you. You know, I don't even rock the overalls like that. If I rock the overalls, I'm really trying.
Yeah.
But other than that, I mean, I'm just being me, for real.
Yes.
I'm really just being me. When you being you, you get the best results.
Yes. And you know, how do you stay true to that, Lyrik? How do you stay true to just being yourself when you have so much pressure, you know, to possibly be like some of the other artists? People come out and then I'll be honest with you. Okay, so this is a two-part question. One question is, how do you stay true to yourself no matter what, despite the pressures of other artists? But also, how do you deal with the pressure of being yourself, and then you start getting labeled like you're coming off like another artist, even though you being yourself, but people are now labeling you like, oh man, you sound like Future, you sound like Kendrick Lamar. And it's just like, wait, what? Like, I came up with this flow, you know, like my own style, and now people are attaching you to people they know. How do you deal with that too as an artist?
So to the first question, I mean, this reminds me of when I wrote the song I Promise. You know, I say, I bet you I can touch a meal in a day, and I promise I'll never sell my soul. Yeah. You know, that just, it resonates with me throughout life, you know, not even just within the music industry or just me making money, but just life. You know, people hope for opportunity, people hope for blessings to come, but they don't stand firm on what they believe in, and they end up going out their way to sell themselves short and not stand on integrity just to get themselves ahead, you know, afloat, you know what I'm saying? But I'm not here to sell my soul. I'm here to stand 10 toes, you know what I'm saying? I want to win. I want that $1 million to be able to feed my family, get my family out the hood, but I'm not willing to do anything for it though.
Exactly.
I have standards, you know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna remain me. I'm gonna make my music. I'm gonna stay true to myself. I have a story to tell. I'm not gonna be nobody else but me. You know what I'm saying? It's not only me who I'm representing, but my people, my family, the people who watch me come up from nothing when I first was a shorty telling my, you know, aspired by other artists. Yes. Now, the second question, can you repeat the second question? It was a two-part question.
The second question was, how do you deal with the pressures of being labeled like you are coming off like other artists?
Right. I mean, you know, you get the comparisons all the time. I definitely try not to, I don't sound like nobody. Right. I have my influences, you know, I'm influenced by artists like J. Cole, Chris Brown, Janae Aiko. I have my influences. But ultimately, I have my own style. I do my own thing, from the writing, from the sonics, the style of singing, the way that I structure my bars, my delivery, my flow, my tempo from how I deliver each bar. You know, everything. My cadence with my voice. I got different cadences. You know what I'm saying? I blend a little bit of my singing when it comes to rapping. You know what I'm saying? But how I do it, because a lot of people do the mixed rapping and singing, but I do it different. That's all I can say. I just do it different. If you listen to me and you listen to some of your favorite artists, right. I do it different. I just do it different.
Wow.
You gotta know me to know me.
Come on. Jesus. So powerful. And now you all, because we are keeping up with our time. Let's see. We may not be able to watch this whole video, audience.
We've come today to
I just want you to see how Lyrik is with what he just said.
To Dominique Brianna Smith.
Hey, Brianna. You made me feel like a king when I started my locks. I love you for that. Your birthday wishes, they different. You sent me a paragraph, told me I was gonna be great and that you love me. I love you for that too. Rest in peace, Queen. I've been sitting in the sun trying to sweat this pain away in a major way. It's been day to day, won't it fade away? I feel like damn.
I feel like damn, damn. I've been sitting in the sun trying to sweat this pain away in a major way. It's been day to day, won't it fade away? I feel like damn, damn, damn. I feel like damn, damn. Brianna was really a friend, a distance away, but regardless, we was best friends. Started from school in the hallway, genuine souls, it was broad day. In the lunchroom, we was grabbing food. Ever since then, we was more than cool. We would talk to each other about work, going and going, just learning the perks of each other. Creating history was learning each other to understand where we came from. I was trying to see how she was living, having the conversation was a given. For trusting each other, now we end up venting. Every other day we starting a sentence like, friend, how are you doing? I'm hoping your life is becoming more fluent. I know you've been stressing, but trust in God. He's the reason you done made it this far. I'm telling her daily that life could get crazy, so maybe, just look on the brighter side of that smile that she always had. I'm missing her daily, I miss you so bad. God, why did you take her? My heart finna crash. You giving, you take, cause my friend did the dash. I've been sitting in the sun trying to sweat this pain away in a major way. It's been day to day, won't it fade away? I feel like damn, I feel like damn.
Yes.
I've been sitting in the sun trying to sweat this pain away in a major way. It's been day to day, won't it fade away? I feel like damn, damn, damn.
You all, I highly
We've come
recommend,
today to
recommend this video.
pay our
If you
respect.
all have not seen it, I highly recommend it. As you can see here, I have posted. We have four-way vision. Look, I mean, look at the artistry. Look at the visuals, you all. Look at how many songs Lyrik has done. Number 1, Die Down. Number 2, The Process. Number 3, One More Time. Number 4, Different, starring Saucy Indy. Number 5, Pressure, starring T. Benji. 6. Number 6, I Promise. Number 7, Deserve It. We still going. Number 8, number 9, number 10, 11, Fade Away, the song we just listened to. Number 12, Laugh Now. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. My God, as you all can see, he is very serious about his artwork. This is somebody that has been in the studio putting in work. His work ethic is impeccable. The way he flows is so effortless. I know you all heard how amazing he just did in number 11, Fade Away, for his friend Brianna.
May she rest in peace.
I'm so proud of you, Lyrik.
Thank you so much. For real, for real. You know, you supported me since day one.
Yeah.
Since day one. Literally, I was sophomore in high school. Oh my God.
Wow.
Sophomore in high school. I was going into my junior year of high school.
Wow.
Going into my junior year of high school. I was young, but even then I knew what I'm doing now is what I wanted to do at the highest, at the utmost of a level. So
yes,
I just appreciate you for just sticking by me no matter what. You didn't go in the dust. You didn't fade away.
wow.
You stuck by me. You stuck by me through it all. You know, always supporting me, always giving me the utmost encouragement, wisdom, the love. Thank you. Thank you.
You are so welcome. You are so welcome. You have always been one of my babies, the little brother that I never had. And I just thank God for putting you in my life, Lyrik. I really do, because you are a hidden gem. And I'm trying not to get emotional because that's just how proud I am of you. But I just know that God has his hand on you. And I know that, yes, he does. Yes, he does. You are very special. And I just know that God is going to take you higher and just continue to elevate you. And I will always be by your side. Always be one of your earth angels cheering you on, because that's what you deserve. You are such a beautiful person, so down to earth, so dedicated and committed to your craft. And it's really hard to see that nowadays. So to see how long you've been working, and like you said, since sophomore year in high school, you know,
really before that, that's when we met.
Right. Knowing that you've been working on this since you were a child, but for me to meet you so young, like you said, a sophomore in high school, and you already knew what God had given you, this vision. Ooh, and the seeds had already been planted when you were a child, but to see how you were already carrying it through, because a lot of people get called to follow their dream, but some people are like, no, I can't do it, but you stuck with it. And
you know what it is?
Yes, you stuck with it. You believed in it, and you really are one of those Michael Jordans of our time.
Oh my God! Don't do it. Oh man, don't.
I know. I'm trying not to make us cry.
Oh man, that's crazy. You just call me Jordan. Jordan. Oh man, that's crazy.
I'm trying not to make us, so
man.
You are. And Lyrik, before we wrap up today, I just want to know what advice would you give a young person now in 2023 who prays that they can even have the longevity that you've had? Because now you were a sophomore in high school when I met you. How old are you now?
I'm 25.
My God.
So at the time we met, I was 17.
Whoa. So and that's longevity. So what advice would you give a young person who may be feeling discouraged, may be feeling like, hey, I don't have a village, I don't have that support system, how am I supposed to keep going? What advice would you give them?
I mean, the advice I would give is simple, but it's more like starting music. If this is a dream, or anything you want to do, you gotta set your mind to it. If you got a dream, you gotta go for it. You gotta be intentional, and you can tell yourself no. Right. So if you want to do something, you can and you will do it. But you gotta do research. You gotta do the work. You gotta network. You gotta produce product. You gotta stay consistent.
Yes.
You gotta believe. You gotta believe in yourself when you feel like everybody around you is voices, people around you telling yourself no. Nobody believes in you. Nobody see the vision. Nobody is seeing the profit and the turnaround of what you got going on. You trying to offer the world something. You trying to offer the world your gift, and people don't see the value in that gift, but you do, because God gave it to you. You gotta believe in yourself first.
Hey,
you know what I'm saying? Don't be mad at nobody for not believing you if you don't believe in yourself, because you got to be your number one believer.
Yeah.
You got to be your number one believer. Everybody else gonna fall in line eventually. It's a sad reality, but that's just what it is. They gonna fall in line and pretend like they was already there. Accept them for who they are. That's just what it is. Yeah. But the ones that's gonna show love, they gonna show love, and it's gonna be real. And just believe in yourself.
Yes.
Believe in yourself.
Amen. That was powerful. And you are so right. You have to believe in yourself. And like you said, even if no one else does, as long as you do, that's all that matters.
Yes.
That's all that matters. And you all, here is Lyrik's contact information. Please support him on Instagram at @thereal_Lyrik, and also on YouTube at Lyrik Nation. I'm telling you, he is one of those artists that you want to support, that you want to get behind. He has versatile music. He's talented. He's passionate. He's dedicated. He's humble. I mean, I'm telling you, like I said, he's one of the GOATs of our time. So you definitely want to get behind him and support, because I have been supporting him since day one. Okay. So
yes,
I am going to play our outro, and we are going to wrap up here.
Good boy, B. Hey girl, what's up? How you doing? Okay, wait, give me 1 second. I'll be right back. Yeah, okay. LWOO, LWOO,